That, in effect, is a principal conclusion of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's report that, while clearing Trump or his campaign officials of criminally conspiring with the Russians during the 2016 election, documents with damning new details the president's efforts to impede and shut down the Russia probe after he took office. But when faced with Trump's demands that they protect him and shut down the Russia probe, the president's minions repeatedly disobeyed him, the report states. The president's efforts to influence the investigation were mostly unsuccessful, but that is largely because the persons who surrounded the president declined to carry out orders or accede to his requests, the report found. Still, the report spells out how an enraged president repeatedly sought to either shut down or curtail an investigation he was convinced from the outset was a witch hunt that was unfairly targeting him. Those new details help explain Mueller's conclusion that while the investigation did not establish that the president committed a crime, it also does not exonerate him. Trump's efforts to improperly influence the probe had begun even before that. After National Security Advisor Michael Flynn was removed for lying about his contacts with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak on February 14, 2017, Trump ordered then-Deputy National Security Advisor Garrett McFarland to draft an internal letter stating that he had not directed Flynn to discuss sanctions with Kislyak. McFarland refused to do so because she did not know whether that was true, the report states. On June 14, 2017, after learning that Mueller was investigating him for obstruction, Trump called then White House counsel Don McGahn at home and directed him to have Mueller fired for supposed conflicts of interest. McGahn refused to do so, deciding that he would resign rather than trigger what he regarded as a potential Saturday night massacre, Mueller's report states. On June 19, 2017, Trump met in the Oval Office with his former campaign manager Corey Lewandowski and directed him to give a message to then Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who had infuriated Trump when he recused himself from the Russia probe. Sessions should publicly announce that the Russia investigation was very unfair to Trump and that the president had done nothing wrong, he told Lewandowski. Furthermore, Trump wanted Lewandowski to tell Sessions he should meet with Mueller and, notwithstanding his recusal, he should let the probe continue, but be restricted to investigating election meddling for future elections. Trump repeated that request to Lewandowski a month later, on July 19, 2017. Lewandowski did not want to deliver the president's message personally, so he asked senior White House aide Rick Dearborn to give the directive to Sessions. But Dearborn was uncomfortable with the task and did not follow through. On several occasions, the president directed aides not to publicly disclose the emails setting up the June 9 meeting, according to Mueller's report. Before the emails became public, Trump personally edited a press statement for Donald Trump Jr., who attended the meeting, promulgating a cover story that the meeting was about Russian adoptions. It was Trump himself who deleted a line in the press statement that acknowledged the meeting was with an individual who his son was told might have information helpful to the campaign. It is clear the president was saved, in large part, by the previously unheralded actions by McGahn, Lewandowski, McFarland, and others in refusing to carry out Trump's demands. But in the absence of a clear recommendation from Mueller, Attorney General William Barr took it upon himself to decide the obstruction question. Barr explained his reasoning in a morning press conference that amounted to a vigorous defense brief for Trump, saying that Trump was frustrated and angered by his sincere belief that he was being unfairly targeted. President Trump faced an unprecedented situation, Barr said during his press conference. As he entered office and sought to perform his responsibilities as president, federal agents and prosecutors were scrutinizing his conduct before and after taking office and the conduct of some of his associates. At the same time, there was relentless speculation in the news media about the president's personal culpability. Yet, as he said from the beginning, there was in fact no collusion. In focusing on Trump's lack of corrupt motives in thwarting a criminal investigation, Barr did not address the question of possible political motives in wanting the probe ended.